the fire that doesn't burn. In the heart of a dry, windswept land there lived a man named Silas, known across the plains not for power or riches, but for an unshakable calm. Bandits once tried to rob him. Drought once dried his crops to ash. He buried a wife, a son, and many years of peace. And yet, when people looked into his eyes, they saw no rage, no grief, no surrender, and only stillness. One morning, a young traveler named Oren came to Silas's cabin. Desperate. "Teach me what you know," Oren begged. "My mind is a battlefield. I lose sleep to fear, I lose days to anger. I'm a leaf in the wind, and I want to be a mountain." Silas didn't respond right away. Instead, he handed Oren a torch already lit and said, "Walk through the forest with this. Do not let the flame go out. Do not let it burn anything." Confused but obedient, Oren took the torch. The journey was brutal. Dry branches brushed the flame and gusts of wind nearly killed it. He shielded it with his cloak, cupped it with his hands, and cursed with every step. When he returned, exhausted, the flame still alive, Silas nodded. "That flame is your temperament," Silas said. "It must be guarded from both wind and wood. Wind will extinguish you. Wood will consume you." The cup and the crack. As Oren stayed with Silas, he learned through analogies more than words. One day, Silas dropped a clay cup. It cracked. "A ruined thing," Oren muttered. Silas smiled. "Not ruined, changed. A cracked cup holds less, but spills slower. It teaches the drinker patience, but it's broken. So are we by time and trial. A Stoic does not mourn the crack. He learns how to pour differently." That day, Oren wrote in his journal, "Even cracked vessels serve. Purpose is not erased by imperfection. The tree and the storm later." Here they came upon a tree twisted by storms, leaning sideways. Bark split. "That's not a strong tree," Oren observed. "Wrong," Silas said. "That's the strongest kind. Straight trees snap in hurricanes. Bent trees bow, but they live. Strength is not stiff, it's supple. Endurance bends." And so Oren began to train his mind to bend, not break. When insulted, he didn't lash out. When afraid, he let the fear flow through him, not into him. When uncertain, he waited, like a tree waiting out winter. The river and the stone. One day they walked by a river. It rushed against a stone. Again and again, year after year. "Why doesn't the river move the stone?" Oren asked. "Because the stone does not resist it," said Silas. "It lets the river flow. Resistance is wasted effort, but placement is power. The stone that understands where it lies doesn't fight the current, it endures it. So I should let life flow through me?" "No," said Silas, "and you let it past you. Let emotion come, examine it like a traveler at your door, and if it has nothing to teach you, let it leave." The archer and the wind Oren trained with a bow each morning. He practiced hitting a single apple on a post. One day a gust knocked the arrow off course. Frustrated, he cursed the wind. Silas said, "You can aim well. But the wind is not yours to command. Only the shot is yours, and not the outcome." Oren paused. "So I must focus only on the aim?" Silas nodded. "The Stoic does his best with the bow, and lets the rest belong to nature." That day Oren missed his mark, but smiled anyway. The fire that doesn't burn. In his final test, Silas gave Oren a small bundle of dry straw and told him to hold it while standing near a great bonfire. "Do not fear it, do not feed it. Just stand." The fire raged. Heat seared Oren's skin, but he did not drop the straw or flinch. He did not fear being burned, nor did he toss the straw into the flame to make it roar. He simply stood still. Silas nodded. "That is your ego, that straw. The flame is the world. It burns when you give it fuel, but it cannot touch you if you stop offering it your pride." Oren understood. Becoming the flame, years passed. Silas grew old and passed away quietly without ceremony, but the villagers soon noticed something. When storms came, it was Oren who stood calm while others ran. When grief came, he let it weep through him but not shape him. When people insulted him, they found themselves disarmed as if shouting into the ocean. He became the man others came to, not for comfort but for clarity. A student asked him, "Are you no longer afraid of life?" Oren replied, "I am the flame now. I do not burn what I touch, I illuminate." Final reflections. Be the tree that bends, not the one that snaps. Be the stone in the river, not the leaf that floats. Be the archer, not the wind. Hold your temperament like a sacred flame. Do not let it be snuffed or set wildfires. Guard your ego like dry straw. Don't throw it into every fire. And when life tests you, remember, stillness is not weakness. Stillness is discipline. Stillness is strength.